Hey guys, I hope you all are doing really well. In today's video, I'll be going over how you can get insanely high closing rates on your social media marketing SMMA meetings. Okay, simple video. Okay, first of all, to start off with, I just want to say that anyone who's using scripts and even going to the extent of using it word to word, I don't know what's gonna happen with you, man. You're turning into robots, like creating an army. Like all the people who introduce scripts in this community and into social media marketing agency space, the niche itself, have created literal robots in terms of people who are in the beginner stage. Like literal robot, like an army of robots who just speak word to word out of scripts. So that's just really pathetic, and that's something which I recommend no one to do. Okay, now to get onto the main topic of the video, I just want to say everyone thinks of sales as something where they need to be shining like Burj Khalifa on like New Year, or be very decorated like a Christmas tree, and they think or like the other alternate where they think like they have to be like a sleazy salesman or Wolf of Wall Street himself, to manipulate the prospect into paying yourself some money for your services. Then you're completely wrong, and you do not need to do any of the three things which I mentioned. Like that's not necessary. The only role when you're entering into sales calls, the only role you're taking when you're entering the meeting is to be the problem solver. And yeah, Krishna, you're gonna say like, yeah, Krishna, we have heard this before, but you're the one who's still using scripts, right? And that's not being problem solver. When you're coming and entering into the meeting, you have your cup of coffee on the left hand side, and relax yourself and enter as a problem solver. You're here to make the prospect money. That's why you're in the service business, and do not forget that at any point of time in any day of the year. Okay, that's one thing which you always need to keep in mind when you're entering your meetings. So when you're entering in the meetings, first of all, when you're a problem solver, the solution is in like the word itself. When you're a problem solver, your only point is to find the problem first of all, and then solve. We'll come to that part. But when you're entering as a problem solver, the number one thing which you need to do is to find that one specific problem. They're gonna talk about a lot of things. This is not working, this is not working, the prospect, like X is not working, Y is not working, but you're here to pinpoint that one deep thing, like one deep problem, which sometimes business owners don't know even, right? But you have your only goal on the call is to find that one deep problem which they are keeping hidden with them, and they're having trouble either telling you, or they just can't tell you, or they just don't know it themselves too. Most of the time it's gonna be having like not having enough sales, or losing money either on ads or in general as a company, or they are unable to scale. That's majorly the three things which I see. But like as always, what I say is never make assumptions. These are the three things which are usually the case, but when you're entering a call, you literally never, at no instance, make any assumption as to what the issue could be or what the problem could be. You want to hear it from the prospect themselves, or better, derive it from the prospect themselves. So sometimes, as I mentioned, business owners may not understand themselves. Like I hear it sometimes. We like when I'm on calls, we need better creatives for our ads. We need more ads, which is something sounds a bit crazy, but yeah, that's how they talk about sales and stuff. So we need better creatives. We need more ads. You need to find the reason, like why. Why do you need better ads? We need better ads to have better customer feedback on our ads. Why do you need better customer feedback? To have better engagement on our ads. Why do you need better engagement? Because we don't have enough sales. You have found the pinpoint. You have found the actual issue. They are not having enough sales. That's the main issue. Now, once you have established that, okay, once you have established that with yourself, that they are not having enough meetings, or sorry, enough sales, now you just have to establish it with the client and reiterate it. So the actual problem here is that you're not having enough sales, and they say, yeah, that's the problem. Pinpoint, you've got it. Now the only part left, now you're left with the easy part, is the solution, the next part, which is solution, which is your offer. So offer basically how you'll solve the problem for them. Now, one thing which I will say, and I've seen this with my own students, and I used to do it like an year back, where I would end up talking about like 10 things on the calls. Like this is not working or that is not working. And if you want to have enough sales, you need to do Instagram management, you need to be doing ads. And what I would say is always stick to one thing. Okay, so you're not making money. This is the solution. Now, what could be that one thing? So what you need to do is run Instagram ads, or this could be generating more Instagram ads to run and generate more sales, or running email campaigns, whatever your service is, right? Stick to one thing. Don't talk about everything. It's going to confuse you. It's going to confuse your client. And that's the last thing which we need. A confused customer never buys. Okay, so you just need to talk about one thing, and I like the reason why I repeat it is because I've seen it with some of my own students where they end up talking about communication, and I say, why do you talk about communication first when their issue is they're losing money on their ads? They want to know about how they can solve the problem, the tier 1 issue. Then you can talk about communication. It's like an added thing. It's not even your main service, right? So always focus on one solution to that one pain point. Now, we are left with the last part, which is to be very confident when you're saying this to your client. So when you're talking about that one solution, they have probably heard it or have heard different solutions from different people while they were window shopping different agencies, right? So now you just need to be super confident about what you're saying and make the business owner feel like you are the only one who can help them with their issue. Because at the end of the day, natural progression is once they find that you're not talking some BS and you're talking real stuff, and they believe that you can help them, the natural progression is cooperation. And once they are cooperating, the natural progression again is credibility. Once you have built credibility, credibility leads to culture, leads to leads, and leads to kaching, the money sound basically. Okay, so that's basically it. Extremely simple. These are just key concepts you need to follow. You don't need to follow some scripts, which I see all the beginner people who are entering into this space, in the agency space in general, ask for a script or how does this line work in this conversation. Try to be human for one day, okay, instead of following a script. Just go ahead, talk with them one-to-one and make them feel like they're being heard. That's basically it for this video. If you if you enjoyed it, let me know what else you would like to see, or any questions you have, you can leave them in the comments or just message me, reach out to me in the inbox. And if you need help with your agency one-on-one to scale past the 20K per month mark, again, you can book in a call with me from the comment section. I'll leave the link in the comments as well as in the description of this video, and you can book in a call with me and I'll be the one chatting with you. No hard sales, just want to speak with you, and let's see if you'd be if we both would be a good fit to work with each other. Okay, that's basically it. See ya. Bye bye.